did you feel like it was harder to like find a routine that you were able to stick with? And like, was routine hard for you? Were you already a pretty like routine person? Because all of these programs that we recommend to people, like routine is a huge part of it. So
yeah, I don't think routine for me was really pretty simple to incorporate, because when I get really motivated about something, I just go do it.
Mm-hmm.
That may go back to, a long time ago playing high school football. If you wanted to play on the high school football team where I'm from, you have 2-day practices all of August. You got to be there. You can't be late. It's super regimented. I remember also family members teaching certain things, like my grandfather, my mom, maybe even more so, because I remember an instance with my grandfather always being on time.
Mm-hmm.
And, when you commit to being on time, like being 5 minutes late is, not right, because you don't have respect for that other person. So I think setting up a routine once you're sort of regimented is pretty easy.
Yeah.
And for me, it was literally like, okay, my health is number one. So I'm going to start doing all of those things to, try to be successful. Working out, 5 to 6. I'm not a like crazy 3-hour a day gym guy. I don't believe in that. That's not sustainable. 5 to 6 days a week during that initial push, 45 to 60 minutes. I also strength training.
Mm-hmm.
I also did a lot of walking. I didn't have a Fitbit way back then, but for sure I was averaging over 10,000 steps a day. I also took, sort of some self-reflection and thought to myself, what am I doing watching TV if I'm depressed and not feeling my best? So I would start listening to podcasts, going for walks throughout the day. And it all just sort of added up. And then also getting rid of, bad food.
Yeah.
I had, I would say that's also an obstacle. When you have unhealthy food around, it's really easy to regress into eating unhealthy. And so just trying to remove all of those unhealthy foods out of my home and, incorporating more healthy foods was also, I think, a key to success. And then it was just add all of those things together, optimize hormones, consistently working out, getting a high number of steps in, and cleaning up the diet. And literally in that 5 months or 18 weeks, I think I dropped 35 pounds. And at the end of that, that's when I started thinking about starting Rewind, because it had been easy. It wasn't like I was running a marathon or training for a marathon, or if I was working out for 3 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
I literally just thought to myself that anyone could get in shape if I could get in shape, especially with how fast I got in shape. And it literally was just by, committing to an hour a day and some extra walking. And, the weight started to come off. I started feeling really healthy again. And, it was sort of on a positive upward spiral for once, instead of being in a downward spiral, which is too easy to get into in life.
Yeah, I would agree.